Hey there, all my friends out there in the modeling world. I'm back. It's been a minute. I went back to work this week, working a regular day shift, which is outside of my normal schedule. I work nights 90%, well, not 90%, but call it, 3/4 of the year. I work nights, and then in the wintertime, we don't really schedule night work. We do outside work, it's all seasonal. So we work in the shop or do interior work in places that we can, and it's just it's always an adjustment. And luckily I got to have some time off at the end of the year, so didn't have to go back to the day shift quite as quickly. So just adjusting this week and getting back into the swing of things with work and all that. I did complete a model this year. I'm going to show off sort of under the radar build. Not for any reason, just wanted to build it. It's the AMT Dan Gurney Lotus Racer. That's the boxing, but what it is the 1963 Lotus 29. I built that Lotus 25 for the F1 group build, which the 2026 F1 group build, which is going to be hosted by myself and Tim at Box Stock Garage again, is coming up in just a couple months. Get those Formula One cars out and get them ready for the build. It was a lot of fun last year, and it's going to be a lot more fun this year as well. But yeah, so the Lotus 25 kind of made me want to. I've kind of been on a little Lotus kick. Started it late in December, finished it up a week or week and a half ago. Some of you might have seen it on Facebook already. But I got a couple shop card shoutouts before we spin it around to the Lotus. First card that came was a new card from Billy at Crankenstein Creations. If you have not gone to check Billy's channel out, please do so. He does some of the most creative and interesting builds that you will see. And also, as you can see, he does a really nice job on more normal builds. But I mean, that sort of fighter jet or warbird plane hot rod, just really cool stuff like that. And then he's got the group build going on where you basically take a kit and you turn it into a spaceship, which I think is a lot of fun. I think it's a really great idea. It's, again, super unique and creative. Billy also sent me a big sticker and a tiny sticker. They're still taped together. I want to carefully remove the tape, but thank you very much, Billy, for the support. Thank you for the card. Please do keep up the great work. And another one from another good friend of mine. I've been watching this guy for quite some time, and he doesn't have the amount of subs that he deserves, because he really does a fantastic job on his channel. And it's Will at 1968 Ford Man's Model Shop. He had some very nice words on the back. No worries on the commenting, Will. I struggle with that sometimes too, especially if I'm watching on the computer, but you can see some of his work there. Will does an awesome job, and he does some great paint work, and all his builds are really nice. So you guys should go check him out if you haven't. Thank you very much, Will, for the shop card, and he also sent me a little sticker as well, which I will get stuck on my sticker toolbox or on my spray booth. I kind of rotate back and forth with that. Anyway, that's sort of the channel housekeeping. Alright, sort of a quick cut there. I had an issue. I was clearing some space out, and I must have accidentally selected the Lotus 29 finale video, and that got deleted with some old stuff. So valuable lesson learned there. Make sure you edit your videos and get them ready to upload prior to deleting any of the videos. Here comes Helga. Good morning, Helga. So we've shifted gears. We'll get back to the Lotus 29. I'll show that off later. We're just gonna make this about our friends and then an awesome engine that we got from VCGResins.com. I mean, it's incredible. It's one of my favorite engines anyways, and the version that Josh has put together over there is nothing short of incredible. Excuse me. The work that he and Scale Speed Garage do together is quite remarkable, but also had a couple more things. Got this card from JT at I Need My Garage Time. Really cool. Happy New Year. Sort of shop card from JT, who is a very good friend of mine. We've gotten to hang out, on Zooms for our club meetings and stuff like that. Really nice card. JT, really have enjoyed getting to know you and becoming friends. And secondly, my buddy John, amateur scale model building, I think. Amateur scale model. I'm sorry, John. His link will be in the description as well as everybody else. John sent me some coffee from Dean's Beans. Had a nice note in there. Dean's Beans is a local roaster. They're in Orange, Massachusetts, near where John lives, and it's John's another really good friend. He's in the club, and it's been awesome to become friends with John. We have a shared love of coffee, and he sent me this to put through my French press, which I've done. I'm drinking some this morning. I got it right here. It's delicious. Thank you so much, John. Again, JT and John, it's been great becoming friends and spending time during the meetings and all that. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna spin you around and we'll check out this engine from Josh, and that'll be this week. So this video. So I'll see you guys again in a second. Okay, so here's all the parts you get in the pizza box, which I have already opened, so we don't have to listen to me opening up bags. Some great options for cam covers and some great detail parts, which I will show off here. We'll start with these because these are always cool. As you can see there, these ones, 427 single overhead cam Ford with the fins. I really like these. That's gonna be one really good option. And then you have a just straight finned, no scripting or anything. Probably won't use those. I do like them. I mean, the classic fin look is good. And then, get it in the light here. Oops. These are my favorite, I think. The Holman Moody style with the Holman Moody words. Very cool. Of course, Holman Moody did a lot of high performance Ford stuff in the 60s. The cylinder heads, see, great detail as always. It's even, I'm gonna drop it, but it's even got, let me see if I can get this. You see the Ford oval there in the corner, super cool. So of course we got that, and then the valley cover with the openings for the velocity stacks, or the Webers, I mean. The block, again, extremely well detailed, extremely nice. Oil pan. I always love his oil pans because just the bolt detail with the bolt heads, everything's just really crisp, even down to the drain plug. Belt, pulley assembly, the headers. Bump my light here. Headers are keyed, so you have a positive location locking for the headers to go in. These tiny things are still on their supports, and I'm assuming this has to do with plumbing or wiring. I haven't looked at detailed pictures of this engine yet, but he's left these on the supports for protection. So when you get this engine, just make sure you're careful with these and you don't lose any or knock any off. The front cover, also very nice. I always get a manual transmission when I order from Josh. except for, you know, if it's like a historical build that I'm trying to recreate. So he sent me his beautiful manual transmission, which fits perfectly with the bell housing. I'm gonna use tweezers here. The starter, it's a starter, you know, but just got the wire going to the solenoid and all that. Always beautiful details on those as well. Nice water pump, both sides, with the impeller there in the front. His, if you've never built one of his engines, I do want to point out his alternators all come with this incredibly cool, I don't know if I pointed it out before, incredibly cool bracket that just, they lock together, and it's so easy to use, and it looks just fantastic on your build. One of the real highlights of using Josh's engines is getting to use the alternator bracket. Yeah, it all locks together. It just looks terrific once you build it all up. It looks like a fuel pump of some sort. We got another pulley here. Set that off to the side. He'll always give you a couple of distributor options, whether it's closed or already drilled open or whatever. You always have a couple options for distributors, which I really like. Let me snag one of these. Got a cat rubbing on the tripod here. Get out of here. Stop it. Look at this velocity stack. That is incredible. I cannot wait to paint this up. It is going to look just like the real deal. Superb. The air cleaner for the Webers. Again, let me just grab it with the tweezers. From the filter element to the bolts on top, just again, incredible. And then the Webers themselves, I'll try to hold with the tweezers again. Again, the detail in these is mind-boggling. I wish I had a set of these Webers for when I was building my Lotus 29, which you haven't seen yet. These are, I had some 3D printed Webers that I used, but these are beyond what I even use for that. These are stunning. I love Webers, anything with Webers, so I was really excited when he came out with this. I had to have one. And huge thank you to Josh for this engine. Got a breather there, again with the open element. You can see, maybe that other one wasn't a fuel pump. I don't know. This looks like another pump. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some studying on this engine. More velocity stacks. We won't pick up all these. This could be another breather option or something. It's got a screen on the top. Again, we're into some stuff that I'm just not sure about. Another breather. That's an oil filter. All his oil filters are really nice. They got the sort of the, you know, where you can grab it, whatever you want to call that. Ignition coil. Always, again, exceptionally nice. And I think that is it. We got more Weber air cleaners, more velocity stacks. Oh, these are, I know what these are. I'm stupid. So these are the screen. This is incredible. These are the screens. So you could run either the box style air filter to cover up 2 of the injection stacks at once. Well, the velocity stacks, they're not injection on this. Or you can put these individual screens in the ends of your velocity stacks. Now that is awesome. So that's going to be a tough decision, because I really like how these look, the sort of oval shape. This will, like I said, this will cover 2 velocity stacks. But having the individual screens and each velocity stack sticking out the top, that is an awesome option. So yeah, and that's it. The rest of this is either more of those screens, velocity stacks, Webers. anyways, check out Josh's website. I just scattered those, but they're not going anywhere. This is just one of his incredible options. I know many of you have used his site before, but just go over there and check it out. He's always got more stuff, new stuff, and it's just among the nicest 3D stuff that you could possibly use. I'm gonna chase this cat off before he scatters all my parts everywhere, but I want to thank you all so much for watching. You guys are the best, and I wouldn't do this without you. And go check out everybody I mentioned in this video, because this community is all about the friends we made along the way, and I've been fortunate to make some really fantastic ones. So you guys all take care and have a great week.